Can I play Brightwing this time? I keep saying it every game that I want to play Brightwing, and then I don't get to because she gets banned. Life is hard. I will first pick her. I will first pick her if she makes it through. It's a pretty big F. Carnage on the enemy team. That movie was enjoyable. I said I would first pick it. I was not lying. We're in here. We've done it.
I hear the call.
Actually, that's their second choice. Their first choice is cut off, but they are an assassin player because it's ranged assassin and then melee assassin. I mean, I was showing it the whole time, and you weren't. So somebody else said they wanted to heal, but they weren't showing anything, and I was showing Brightwing, so it's like, I'm not a mind reader, man! You gotta let me know! Hopefully he's got a flex. Oh yeah, that looks good!
Ready for action.
And a Murdens tonight. Has there been a Murden in every game? Been a Mephisto in most games. There's been Asmodan either picked or banned in every game. These are thoughts. Berries, the streamer. Yes. Hello. It is I. Berries. And cream. New meta. I wouldn't say that's new meta. That must just be current meta. That's, you know, that is what it is. It is what it is. This is also the second out of 3 games with an Illidan. So, you know, it's mid-gold, okay? Things happen. Choices are made. Could be good, though. They're 4-stack. Neato. Okay, cool. Well, I finally got my Brightwing game in. I'm happy for that. She has been banned, first or second bans, every game. Like, in the first round of banning, either first ban or, like, immediately after ban. No one's letting Brightwing through. But now is the hour. Riders of Rohan. Do you prefer an okay Illidan or a great Nova? Thinking. I think I would probably say an okay Illidan, but a great Nova could, I mean, if you're great at your character, you know, probably that. Hard to say. I feel like the pressure in a team fight from a decent Illidan might be more than even a amazing Nova player. But then, like, have you seen Nova's booty? The human character from StarCraft, not the dog. Don't bring him into this. Do I even want to see it?
Combat begins shortly. Your failure.
Are you a fan of Game of Thrones? Ba 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 ba. I was until the last season, just like everybody else on the planet. I don't think if he ever releases the final books, I don't know if I'll read them or not. That's how bad the taste is in my mouth. Yeah, I turned them off because I have a headache. So there are no bands on right now.
5, 4, 3, 2.
On one hand, my problem with the final season in particular wasn't how it ended, it was how it got to the ending. It was incredibly rushed and sloppy. So presumably his 3 books or whatever would do a more good job of building up to those story moments, and so they would be better. But like, oh no, don't do it. Patrick Roth has taught me pain, and George R.R. Martin taught me suffering. Wow, that throw after the jump. Oh my gosh. Garrosh, what a god.
I'll take more of that.
Not that I think that Martin will ever finish the series. I don't think he will. But if he did, just like a if, would you read it? I don't know. Because I'm just so... I will not watch the new series. The Targaryen series.
Bless you with my countenance.
Sorry. Brightwing God teleporting to a fight I wasn't even needed in to heal a half-health Greymane. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yes, I will.
People have said.
Perhaps the correct talent this time.
I mean, The Witcher's pretty great. It's got Henry Cavill in a bathtub.
Very well.
I don't feel like I need to say anything else about it other than that part.
I hope so.
I think if you were going to watch Game of Thrones and you didn't already have an opinion on it, like you hadn't seen it already, just don't watch the last season and then make up your own ending in your head.
Worthy of neither mercy nor
Just
interest.
put something in there. Whatever you come up with will be better than how they did it. And like I said, how the characters actually get, like, is the problem. It's the journey, not the destination, you know what I mean? What happens to, like, Daenerys? On paper, I'm okay with it. What I'm not okay with is how rushed and sloppy and stupid it felt to get to that point.
Decisive.
If that makes sense.
Must I really remind you to choose the talent?
And it, like, really grinds my gears because it really could have used, like, 2 or 3 more seasons at the end to get you to these points. And HBO offered 2 more seasons to the showrunners. They're like, hey, we see you got a lot of material to cover and this is really popular. It's okay with us if we'll bankroll as many seasons as you need. And they're like, nah, we want to go make a Star Wars movie. So we're just going to end it in 1. And then it was garbage.
Nuclear launch.
And then they got fired from Star Wars. Good. Deserve to be fired from Star Wars after that.
I must fly away now. I will come back later.
I'm coming, Gary. Live 2 seconds. Oh my god, you're fine.
Okay. Need an assist?
That's like a perfect use of the gif of the
Enemy
Joker
nuke
saying, "You get what you deserve," because that is you get what you deserve right there.
Try not to die before I get there.
I think there definitely were hints of her going in that direction, especially those last couple episodes where it was obvious that her paranoia was growing and she felt like she couldn't trust anybody and felt like nobody loved her. Like, okay, sure, I see all of that, but it's just terribly done.
Ouchie time.
I had heard, I feel like it was last year, that Rothfuss was working on a series for Name of the Wind. And I sincerely hope not, since it's not finished! Like, after Game of Thrones, absolutely how dare you consider making a TV series for a book series that's not finished yet. Okay, we've done this before, alright? We've been here. You cannot.
Decisive and brutal. Impressive.
Ouchie time. Yes, I will.
I want to clear this camp. And while I'm watching while I'm doing it. And I'm gonna come in at the appropriate moment, now. I didn't get the whole camp cleared, but you know, I did some things. Nice Mephisto ult.
They will pay for making me retreat. Fort annihilated. Must I fight for you?
Now this is making me in like a weirdly like pain-loving way wanting to go read Name of the Wind. And then I'll read The Wise Man's Fear, and then I'll cry.
Very.
I sure hope I can find out what happens with fucking Denna in that door. Haha, psych, no. No, you can't.
Mayhem. Thank me for saving you.
Good, I hope it did get sidetracked hard by COVID. I understand he's busy doing D&D stuff and streaming and going to conventions when conventions used to exist. Whatever, man, but until you finish the fucking series. I just don't want to hear about it until it's done. Do whatever you want to do. Other projects. But I don't want to hear about, I have to say it now, Quoth's parents until I know what happened to Quoth. Also, Quoth is a terrible name. It physically pains me to say it out loud.
With conviction. Choose a talent.
Ah, this one. Yeah, we had some dead people there. We did. I refuse. I haven't read Ari's book and I won't do it. I won't. I won't. I've already given that man my heart. He can't have more.
That's our enemy.
Until the stone door comes out, he gets nothing from me. I won't watch his D&D stuff. Like, no, sir. You've had enough. I don't care about your other books you're writing. I don't care. That's how I say it in my head, Barb. In my head, I say Kovath, and I know you're not supposed to, and I know he gets mad about that, but I don't care, because in my head, I only say it the correct way out loud when I'm talking to other people about it, because I feel like I have to in order to be understood, but I'm not happy about it. Stupid name. Sounds dumb. Quoth? What kind of a name is Quoth? Not even the way that it's spelled, but just like, what kind of a name is Quoth?
Clumsy display.
Like, are you shitting my dick right now, Quoth?
Yes, yes. A minor victory.
Okay, I'll join you in glorious battle. Let's go, Gary. I don't know what you and I are gonna do here, but we're here. Oh, we got the whole team. The whole squad's coming. You can't heal when you're a squirrel.
Untouchable. Join me in glorious battle.
Tell me, Gary. Gary's good. He tells me to join him in glorious battle. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna join. I'm convinced. And that motherfucker's name is Quoth, and then you've got Denna. Just like regular name, Denna. Ah, yes. The sorcerer Quoth and his love, Denna. Yeah, right, like, Quoth and his love, Sarah. Like, I don't know, man. Also, get this fucking bird off of me. I hate this.
You needed that.
Denna, not denim. That would be funny, though. I guess Denna has like the most mundane name though in the books. Most of the other characters have like proper fantasy names. They're just not stupid sounding like Quoth. And I know Denna's probably not her real name, and she spells and pronounces it slightly differently all the time. I don't care. I have nothing but pain in my heart from that series. That's not true. I love it. It's my favorite book. Name of the Wind is my favorite book ever. But it just fills me with just pain, just endless suffering.
So much for their fortification.
I got it! Yay! He didn't even get the interrupt.
Again, slowly and painfully. Clean kill.
If there was any side story or spin-off from the Name of the Wind that I would be interested in, it wouldn't even be Dishcloth's parents. It wouldn't even be Quoth's parents. It would be the super sword girls, the Adem, right? That's what they were called. The white-haired girls who are really good at swords and not knowing how babies are made, and how it's implied that he got one of them pregnant and they have a red-haired kid. I want to know how that goes. That's like, I would love to be a fly on the wall when the first red-headed child is born there, and they're like, like, that's okay. Long time viewer, we've been friends. Long time. Merbzing, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad people have found enjoyment in it. I've got you, Greymane. You're gonna make it. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be safe.
Enemy slain. A double kill.
The people who didn't think Sescog person, yeah, so that was their whole thing. They thought babies were, I forget what their actual thought process was for where babies come from. It was some sort of like blessing from the wind or something stupid like that. And Segs was just for fun. And they're all blondes. So all of their children were blondes. But the one that schmangs Quoth, it's like implied that she's gonna have a redheaded baby. And I just want to know how that goes. That's from the second book. That's from the Wise Man's Sphere. So if you never read the second book, you didn't get to that part yet. The Pregante. Yeah, they get the pregnant. Gigi, pals. They get pregnant. And that's the only spinoff I'd be interested in seeing how that ends up, because I feel like it has to be hilarious, right? When they're like,
MVP.
whose goddamn redheaded baby is this? Like, I just feel like that would be funny, and I would be there. I'd be down for that.
Warhead collection completed.
Is Warhead Collections complete? Thank you. Since the game's
Epic.
all right, that was a fun game. We got a fun game. Look at us getting fun games. I'm gonna mark